Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch the Expanse season 5, episode 9. We're already at the episode 9. Soon it's gonna be the end of the Expanse. Stay with me just some minutes because I have some announcements to make, and then if you really want that, jump to the reaction part. But stay just for this announcement that I'm gonna make. Because next week it's gonna be the final episode of this season 5, I'm gonna organize on my Patreon a live session, you know, for the ones of you who are following me on Patreon, for the subscribers of the level 2 and 3. I'm gonna organize a live session so we can talk about the entire season together. I tried yesterday to organize one to talk about the end of Vikings. It was a total failure. I cried. To be honest with you, I cried. You know me, you know that my emotions are always high, and that was such a failure, and I was so ashamed, disappointed, desperate that yes, I cried. To be clear, I already explained myself on Patreon, on Twitter and all, but I assume that I still need to explain myself. I organized that live 4 or 3 days ago, you know, before it was gonna happen. Everything was alright. I made 4 tests, you know, with several things, you know, settings and all. So everything was planned, everything was organized, everything was working well. Yesterday, 1 hour I'm gonna explain that also. 1 hour before the live, I thought about the next live for the Expanse, and I was like, it would be great to not film with my webcam and to film with my camera. How can I do that and all? So I changed things on YouTube, not on the live that I prepared, but on YouTube. So when the live began, of course, it changed everything on the live that I prepared. I didn't touch it, but what I touched on YouTube impacted that live, and it was not working anymore. And you know, I'm almost relieved that no one was there, you know, waiting for that live, that no one was there to see that failure. My face, really, I was like that, like. So, I'm gonna organize another live for the end of this season 5 of The Expanse. I'm gonna do it well. I'm gonna stop, you know, that thing that I have, that habit of changing stuff that I already planned and organized well, and I'm touching them and changing stuff like just 1 hour, 10 minutes before the thing is happening. No, I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna organize everything well like I did it right there, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna be with my webcam, it's gonna be with the sound of my computer, but it's gonna be great because it's gonna be about the Expanse and it's gonna be with you guys. So if you want to join us on Patreon for that, go check the link on the description. I was so disappointed and, you know, leaving all of my emotions, and I was so not present at what I was doing and really just with my emotions and my bad thoughts, that when I cooked just after that, I cut myself, and really a lot. You can't see it right there because I made a bandage, but I really cut myself like hell. Like I'm gonna have that during at least 1 week now, like I was like that. That's how much I can't control my emotions, and my emotions are really high. Don't ask me to do stuff when my emotions are really high, because I'm doing... Do I have to say something else? Yes, and about Patreon still, I'm sorry, but still, I'm gonna post, I think for these 2 last episodes, for this one, I don't know, but for the last one, I will post my full reaction video about the last episode of the Expanse. For this one, it's gonna be maybe the extended version or maybe the full version. It will depend on how I'm reacting during the episode and if big stuff are happening during it or not. Again, if you're interested by that, go check my Patreon. And thank you for those of you who are already there. We are not a lot, clearly, but I'm making my homework, you know, with this Patreon. Each day you have one video, one extended reaction video or one full reaction video. Each Saturday you have one drawing that you can download and that you can print as a sticker or, you know, on whatever things you want. And you have also the polls on my Patreon, and I'm really working on it. So I don't want to disappoint you, and that's why also I was so annoyed by my failure yesterday, even if no one sees it. This Patreon, I want to work on it. I want to do my job. When I'm announcing and promising something to you guys, I want to do it. Okay, for the Expanse and the last episode, I'm really afraid and worried for Naomi. I can't see a way for her to survive. That's killing me. That's killing me because I really can't see how she can survive to that situation. She's all alone on a ship which is a bomb. And if someone is approaching, that ship can explode. I mean, okay, she managed, and she was so clever and so brave to manage to do that, you know, during the last episode, to change that message. Now the ones who did that, you know, the Inaros team, they know that something is wrong and that maybe she's still alive, and the ones who wanted to rescue her, they know that something changed, but for me, still, they're gonna want to rescue her. So that's not gonna change, you know. I don't think that people are gonna suddenly not pay attention to her and leave her alone. Not at all. I think that it's gonna be the contrary. Everyone is gonna search for her now because they know that something is wrong right there. Her, I really don't know how she can survive, and which is killing me, the fact that during the intro of the last episode, I said Naomi is not gonna die because if one day she would die, the writers would put, you know, clues for us to understand that she would die to prepare us for death and all. The last episode for me, it felt like that. It felt like the writers were preparing me for death, and that's killing me even more because before this season I would be totally convinced that Naomi is gonna die during this episode or the last one. But because of the fact that they lied to me at the end of the episode 7, I can't trust them anymore. I mean, I'm trusting them for writing something beautiful and that I'm gonna love, even if I cry and even if I'm sad, I'm gonna love it, for sure. I believe in them for that. But I don't trust them anymore with what they are showing me. They can lie to me with what they are showing me. So I don't know. I'm lost. Show me a solution. Something that can help someone. Maybe Filip can still help. I'm sorry to repeat it each time, but maybe it can still help because he's not gonna switch. He's gonna stay on his father's side. He's too involved, he's too brainwashed for that. But his dad, how he's talking to him and all, how he's treating him, at some point Filip maybe is gonna want to do a little thing right, you know. For him, that's gonna be almost like he's repairing his faults because of all of what he did wrong and because of also what he did wrong to Naomi, to his mother. I don't know. I still have hope for this kid to at some point help. Not switch, but help. You know, again, I'm saying it in a lot of different shows. Maybe it's a Gollum situation. Maybe before the end, Filip is gonna help. This situation, I mean, with his mother, I don't know how, but maybe he can help. Drummer, she needs to know also that Naomi is still alive, because she can help, because all of her friends died because of Marco. Right there, before knowing that Naomi was dead, she was really like, this is Naomi, we're gonna go, I don't care about your stuff, really. I don't care about what you're saying and Marco, this is Naomi, she needs me, I'm gonna go, no matter what. If she learns that she's not really dead, can she go? Do you understand what I mean? Like, can she do what she planned to do at first and with even more anger than that? I want to see more about Draper, you know how much I love her. I want to see more about Chris Red, you know how much I love her. I want to have news about Amos and Peaches. How can they escape from Earth? And if they can escape, can they do it quick? Because it's the episode 11 and we need you, Amos, to be back on the team. Okay, I knew that this season, and I said it since the beginning, since the trailer, since they had this discussion, you know, about what the season was gonna be, I said it, this season was gonna be about each of them dealing with their own stuff, you know, personal stuff or their own narrative arcs. I said it, they were gonna be in different places, and I said it also that Orden was gonna be the only one who was gonna stay in the Rossi, but I thought that they were gonna be reunited sooner than that. Like, we are at the episode 9 and they are not reunited already. We're gonna have to wait for the episode 10? No. I want them to be reunited. I think that we're gonna be forced to wait for the episode 10, but they have to be during this season. I'm not gonna accept. No. They have to be at least during this season, during the next episode. Yes, that's already a long intro. Because of the end of Vikings, I watched my first reaction videos and I saw that my intros, you know, at first it was like 2 or maximum 3 minutes intro. I'm not gonna change them. I'm a talker, I'm a big talker, I'm like that, and I'm not gonna change that. Let's go for this episode 9. I'm excited and worried. Oh, and I don't have any tissue. I'm not gonna need it. Don't give me a knife when I'm mad, disappointed, I'm having big emotions. Don't give me a knife during this moment.
The distress call you created, it stopped. And before it stopped, it changed to this.
Sorry, Marco. She's still alive.
Now some random comm malfunction just happens to turn that into I am in control.
Maybe she's not in a position to speak freely. Or she's hurt and she can't get to a microphone. Or she doesn't have full access to comms. There's no
Guys,
reason
you know her.
We'll get there first.
If it is intentional, why be so cryptic? Why not just come out and say what's going on?
All we can do is get there as fast as we can.
I said it. They're gonna go no matter what.
I'll see if we can agree something.
Oh, the music. Oh, the music was good, but he... You know? Naomi! Can you stop doing that? What are you doing now? It's to have water? She's... The ice? Just to... You're so brave, so clever. You're fighting to stay alive. You have hope. Why I can't have hope? How many of you? You took all of your guys, Eric?
You really know how to fly one of these?
I do.
Yep.
Don't shoot.
Where the witch is that?
Why are you guys hiding in here?
We saw your helicopter landing. You and your sister spent the entire time fighting.
Ah.
Mom made us.
Who gives a fuck? Business first.
They left a few months ago.
And
What about
you?
the shuttle? Is it lunar capable? Yeah, but the ship hasn't flown in a while. It's got a problem with the reactor, I think.
Ah! Don't do anything wrong to them. Can we help them? I mean, I'm not feeling okay with leaving
Nice.
them. Yeah.
Batteries still work.
Batteries won't get us in orbit.
That's a fancy ship. It's a person who died during the explosions, you know. That's it? You already attacked back?
Nice
No.
to see you too.
And make it clear that we are not at war with the Bells.
Are you sure of that?
I should have told you about Palace when I made my decision.
It's not just about telling her, it's about that decision.
Is he our role model now? No matter what Marco Inaros claims, the Belters are not one nation.
He's not the president of the Belters.
That kind of diplomacy takes time which we can't afford to waste.
You think I don't go to sleep every night dreaming about putting Marco Inaros on the hooks? Because he murdered my husband.
You're sure I'm not now? You were searching for
My
him.
Arjun is dead. And I'd sacrifice everything to bring him back. Everyone who loved someone in Palace is fearing what I fear. Every partisan we killed, we made 10 more.
I agree.
We have to be rational and objective.
I think we should
Stupid.
There are millions of people in cities. Hundreds of thousands of children.
Miller's friends.
I will not be a part of this.
That's my queen.
Are you stepping down?
Yes!
I accept your resignation.
Bye-bye. You're making a terrible mistake.
You'll have to accept mine as well, sir.
Jesus, dang.
Thank you.
And mine.
Thank you. That's sending a message, you know. Half of them leaving the place. You know, for the image of your new government, that's sending a message.
Even if Naomi is alive, looks like she doesn't have control of the ship.
Drama said Naomi was the smartest person she ever known.
You didn't tell Drummer?
Never go to tell her. He will send us orders. And when he does, you and yours will follow them.
You still think that she's dead?
So, you will keep your silence.
Please don't.
Understood?
She's gonna be so disappointed, Drummer, when she's gonna know that you lied.
Whatever's causing the reactor shutdown, it has to be mechanical, electrical, or software.
Something that you can work on.
Peaches and I can handle the mechanical and the electrical, but I'm gonna debug her. If it's a computer problem, we'll need some help.
Oh, fuck.
If you can convince the ship that we're its rightful owner, that'd be fucking helpful.
You can do that, Eric?
You can fake an idea like that?
Already did.
Fuck.
What?
We've been waiting for evacuation for weeks. We're running low on supplies.
We're not here to evacuate you or give you anything.
One of you knows how to ride an helicopter?
We're trying to fix the shuttle in that hangar and take it up to Luna.
I'm not sure about telling everything.
It's a small ship.
I'm comfortable, but it's a short ride.
With enough
Who
air?
else is gonna help them? You want my help fixing that ship? We don't leave anyone behind once, huh?
I understand and I love what you want to do. But I'm not sure of that plan.
This hangar by the time the ship is ready. We're not waiting.
He also appreciates how you're thinking.
Destroying it is your first and only priority.
Certainly not.
You said that the Rosinante was burning to a trap. If that's true, why pick the fight?
A symbol of assimilation and compromise. The thing that has kept the belt on the inner's leash for generations.
You need a beer, you.
If it needs to be done, we will do it.
You're fighting so much, Drummer. Between your ideas and principles, between all of your loyalties, you know, to a lot of different persons.
Give me your gun. Do this for me.
Don't! You don't know the truth, and when you're gonna learn the truth, you're not gonna be able to do anything because you're not gonna have your gun or anything. Ah! Oh no! I had hoped that she was lying. That maybe he was still alive and she just doesn't know it.
3 more cabinet ministers just resigned. A no-confidence vote is being scheduled for tomorrow.
Good!
The ministers just thought it would come across as more impartial if I were the one to ask.
To ask what?
If you were nominated to lead us again, would you serve?
Yes!
Oh my god. They picked you.
I like you in my cabinet.
You do?
I trust you, and you're not afraid of.
But he's not on the same page. But maybe it's better to have him with us than against us.
Someone's going to kill Marco Inaros. And I'd really like for it to be me.
A Belter, a Martian, and an Earther go to a bar.
We're gonna have the end of this
The
job!
Belter says,
The Earther says, Give me a shot of the finest Belgian liquor you have. Best the belt has to offer. Because I'm trying to drink less. The best the belt has to offer is terrible. Alright, let's try it again. Eric, run the magnetic bottle test.
Eric?
Hey, did you see it sleep up there?
He's not here. He just stepped out.
Outside now. We got trouble.
People.